Did I just honk?
I wish I could film your face.
What is happening? Oh! It's my brother! Stop!
Does he realize that you're sitting in front of a...
Yo, that's comedy, bro. So there you go. We'll start off the video like that. That's the cool part. Another
He's
part.
like, go, stop sitting there.
So he has us, we're connected to the app, so. I was really confused at first, but what I'm going to talk about here in this video, I gotta make a 3-point turn.
That's scary. What if someone can hack your phone?
It can. That's what happens, man. Teslas. But what I'm going to talk about here is how to make 100 grand trading options. Now, this is, you guys have seen, I've been showing you some of the live trading videos. This is why I don't need to be trading live and have a platform in front of this. I have a whiteboard here. Maybe we'll do a whiteboard lesson, but I am driving. We'll do that when I'm supercharging. I got to go charge this thing. But the thing we're going to talk about here is, why I'm saying 100K options, because it's going to be through longer term options and spotting, opportunity. Both of these stocks, Netflix and Amazon, in about 2014 I made a lot of money, but 2015 coming in 2016, I believe at the end of 2015, you guys could go through my Instagram post. I'll post a picture. I cleared $1 million in short-term profits on options. And now both of these stocks I made over 6 figures on, because what was going on with them, they were high growth companies at the time. Now you guys might, these stocks are good to trade volatility wise, they make big moves, but this was before Netflix split. They went up a few $100%. Amazon, I have shares of Amazon from options that I bought that I got at $300, $350, $380 a share. You guys see them, they're trading at $1,200 now. I think maybe higher, I'm not sure, maybe give or take $100 or $2. But damn, I should have went. I always keep doing that. But the thing with these options and how you guys are gonna get those plays, how you are gonna make those plays, it's gonna come through finding companies that have growth potential, and we're gonna talk about that, and securing, not monthly, but yearly options at a really, really cheap price. So like, if you guys have seen Big Short, those guys who traded options, they put a little bit amount of money, and when they lost little. When they made a lot, they made, when they hit it, they made a fortune. That's how options works when you play it, that's sunscreen, with this logic, because it's based on the pricing model of options is on the Black-Scholes model, and I've had people give me shit for it. I like to find mispriced options. This is even what they said. Anybody who's traded options understands. The Black-Scholes model is how the market makers price it. That's how traditionally people get the pricing. But now, when you go to longer time frames, that is when the model becomes inaccurate. It just becomes harder to price when you have it for a longer duration and further out of the money. So now you need to find a stock now with growth potential like Netflix and Amazon. Amazon wasn't even a profitable company. They weren't reporting quarters of consistent positive earnings during this time where I made these plays, because they were still rebuilding. They were pouring money into the cloud computing before cloud computing was making them billions of dollars a quarter. So they were reinvesting, and now Wall Street and other investors, they weren't really fond of Amazon, hence it wasn't breaking through at these price levels. But then year after year, I should go in autopilot, damn. Year after year, they went and they kept performing. They kept making more money, and then it went from one good earning, shot up $100, next good earnings, another 100, decent earnings, and over a year span, you see where they're at. Same thing with Netflix. People were worried about the profitability and how this model of getting all these these active daily users was gonna work and what it was gonna amount to, but sure enough, it went crazy off the wall. And so, damn man, this car's going fast as shit into a fucking brick. But the whole point is that they had their growth potential, they had reasons why they would go up, and now it was finding the options that were a year or two out and getting these crazy out of the money calls, but they were priced so cheap on the options. You could buy a few $100s worth could have turned into 20, 30, 40,000, but you know, you put $500, $1,000, it's a longer term investment. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to make a longer term investment, or again, a year is not really that long, and it could happen before that. It all depends on the stock, granted. That's what you have to understand. And that's what I'm gonna say. You wanna start identifying stocks with that ability to go up like that. So you want stocks earning a lot of money, that, you know, and what I mean by that is that stocks that could double in price or go up 30, 40%, because on the Black-Scholes model and how they price these options, that is a huge amount. The options contracts aren't going to be, they're going to be cheap because the market makers are saying that's not a lot of money, you know. So you want to find a stock with low floats and good earnings potential, and that sometimes not necessarily going negative earnings to positive earnings, but has other reasons driving the business. Like Netflix, people didn't even care about the earnings as much as they cared about the active users, you know? So simple as that. When you put it into context, you know, that is what you want to look for. I'll give you some ideas. Let me think. Obviously, I said this in my other video. I like Redfin a lot as a good long-term stock, but now that one, I do have longer term options on that, but I don't know if that has the ability to jump up like it will, but I'm gonna keep watch, because even if it doesn't happen in 2018, maybe 2000, okay, yo, you're sketching me out, Whip. But 2018, sorry, it may not happen in 2018 coming into 2019, but maybe 2019 coming into 2020, that's where we might see that run up, and it could go crazy once they start taking a higher portion of the real estate market, and they're a good one right there. You know, I'm trying to think what else. Spotify, I like Spotify a lot. I think they're a great company. They're already high priced, so, but again, any of these new companies that have the potential to be disruptive, have potential to be Amazon, Netflix-esque companies, but haven't really taken off to that potential yet. So that is what I'm looking at. But as you see, there's a wide range into what could be considered that. But let me know, you guys like, shoot out some ideas. I'm just shooting this video off the top of my head. I thought you guys would like it. I thought it could benefit you, but let me know what you guys think and what other companies you have in mind. But hopefully you get the idea. If you want to make, I mean, I'm just going through all these yellow lights, but if you want to make a good investment and make a big options trade, again, it's not going to be through trading. You know, this is going to come through the actual playing the longer term options and playing the disadvantages of options to how they're priced to your favor. But as you see, this is why I put such an importance on fundamental analysis and finding a company that is actually a good company, has good growth potential, etc., etc. So if you guys could understand that, you will see, you know, kind of the potential of what could actually be accomplished, and go from there and make a lot of money. So hopefully you guys just try to find a stock that you'll actually like, you know, something that you would be comfortable investing in, or that you know has a long-term potential. Maybe keep your eye on it, and then once it gets to that point of going, you know, gotta take over that. Once it gets to the point of blossoming into that company that, you know, we've discussed, something where it gets good, where it may not happen this year, but next year, even 2 years from now, these are where you're gonna make your big plays. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you guys like that. If it does, let me know below, subscribe, like, and give me your comments. Like I said, man, you guys got to encourage me, man. If I don't see any comments on here, I don't know if this is helping you. Let me know. Give me some more questions. As you guys see from the last videos, I'll answer them, and we'll go from there. But I love you all. Stay in school. Thank you.